that is the relief. Let me explain that the declaration of the vacancy of a seat is mandatory if there's a finding that the act's approved. Subject to this, Mayor Ford gets a chance to show, in response to that he acted inadvertently in speaking and voting his motion, or that he made, in doing so, an error in judgment. Let me explain just a bit about what that means. Inadvertence is the opposite of somebody who is willfully blind, who is reckless, or who acts deliberately. When you do any of those things, that defense is not available. Error in judgment. It requires that someone is, when they make the decision, is honest and frank, acts with candor, and complete good faith. So, we say that's not the case either. He just didn't want to pay. Let me give you a bit of the story so you'll understand how it arose. On May 4th, 2010, there was a complaint made, formally filed, that then Councillor Robert Ford was seeking donations to the Rob Ford Football Foundation. The letters printed on his office letterhead, including a watermark drawing of District Etobicoke North Ward 2, using the embossed gold seal of the City of Toronto, and so forth. Councillor Ford, even at that time, had been informed twice earlier that it was improper for him to use city resources and his position as an elected official to solicit funds for this private charity. Business with the city had met with Councillor Ford and had also donated to the Football Foundation. The Integrity Commissioner also noted that one corporation had donated because over $1 million worth of business with the city. So she recommended that Councillor Ford repay those parties, not the private citizens, but those parties, in the amount of $3,150, 11 lobbyist clients or corporations. The danger in that is, of course, as she pointed out, that the public could see, and the lobbyists would see, that making the donation would be linked to a personal benefit or favor, and that's the danger that the lobbyist provisions are designed to avoid. So, in August 25, Council adopted the report of the Integrity Commissioner, and at that time imposed a legally binding obligation on Mayor Ford to reimburse the $3,150. Then, almost a year later, on June 30th, 2011, the Integrity Commission published her annual report, where she noted that she had written 6 times to Mayor Ford saying, please repay this money as you've been told to do by council, and let me know what you've done. No answer. Silence. So she goes to the February 7 council meeting, and she tables a follow-up report. That's February 7th of this year, recommending that City Council require Mayor Ford to provide proof of reimbursement, and that if proof of reimbursement wasn't made by March 6th, 2012, that the Integrity Commissioner would report back to Council. Now, those of you who are here at City Hall regularly will know that City Council did not adopt those recommendations. Instead, it did precisely the opposite. It voted to remove the sanctions imposed in August 2010. And as such, Mayor Ford no longer had to repay the $3,150. That's the pecuniary or financial advantage. And that was a debate in which he spoke in favor of him not having to pay back the money that he personally would have been responsible for, and he voted on that issue as well. There's no doubt that he intended to do so. An excerpt from what he said that day on the tape of the meeting. If there's anything that is more clear and above board, I don't know what this is. And it's the kids who we're not talking about the kids. He said, and then to ask for me to pay it out of my own pocket personally, there's no sense to this. The money is gone. The money has been spent on football equipment. That's exactly what is not permitted. You can't, as a city councillor, speak to a motion, vote on a motion that benefits you personally. So, we've got this application. It is returnable at the moment on March 23rd. It won't be argued on that day. The lawyers will get together and figure out how long of time they need to take evidence and do whatever is required to bring it to the point of decision. But that's the next court date. So, oath of office is mandatory.
Mandatory.
No discussion. On the other things, the paying, the number of years in which, if any, that he's disqualified from running again. He may not be disqualified from running again. That's discretion.
Okay.